Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. We're going to talk about the recent devastated earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Hi, hi there. I want to introduce myself. My name is Wahab, and I got my PhD degree in earthquake disaster prevention. Today, as expert, I want to express my opinion regarding this earthquake event. And firstly, we should express our condolences to these people, and also we feel very sad. Lots of people lost their life, and including people lost their life, but mostly a loss of economical damage to the Syria and also Turkish. Mostly those people was poor because their building was not too much strong to resist against the earthquake. And now as a expert, what I should say, what we can do regarding future, and also to prevent, or even we can keep the people life safe. There is actually mostly in some country, in especially in Turkey and Syria, also partially is on earthquake-prone area. But Turkey has a lot of experience on earthquake. One of the provinces is Izmir province, which is Istanbul also. In 2010 and 9 also have a very strong earthquake. There was significant damage to the people properties, and also the earthquake took a lot of lives. But in another countries such as Mexico, United States, Italy, and China, the earthquake is also Taipei in Taiwan, and some other African country as well. And Indonesia is very earthquake prone area, and there is a lot of earthquake every day and every single moment. But the type of earthquake is not in some case, because of the location of the Indonesia, it will be different. In 2005 or 2008, the earthquake caused tsunami and took a lot of people life. Hello to you, and so we come back for the recent earthquakes, and what we're gonna do is what's actually our responsibility as a people. We know how the earthquake bring damage to the structures. Sorry. Hi. Sorry, you can speak English, but I cannot speak Urdu. I think it's Urdu. Most time, actually, the earthquake will not kill people. There is very accurate, and some engineers say this. But I also believe that the earthquake will not kill people, because earthquake will create a movement of the ground, and then what's on the ground, so that will cause to collapse. So such is building. So building is one of the biggest challenge. So I have some suggestion, and also mostly cause of the this kind of damage, or this kind of loss of life, is the building. So the building is actually not anti-seismic, or not earthquake resisting buildings. So therefore the building, when the earthquake is happened, or when the earthquake is occurred, so the building cannot resist such amount of energies, or such amount of force. And then finally building will actually damage, and the damage caused to collapse and fall down. And you imagine if a building with a residential building or apartment with 100 people living there, so at least in that moment, if it's night, it will be catastrophic. It's very a huge loss. But if it's a day, maybe 50% people going to work, or 80% going to work, but 20% will lost their life. So what we're gonna do is, we have some uh, local method. So local method is the building which is located in the region which is quite prone to the earthquake area, or near to the earthquake fault or earthquake plateau. So those buildings should use a local material, or a material that can be quite soft and also be lightweight, such as wood structure. Wood structure, this kind of structure is not expensive. Even the people they can plant this tree, and cut them and build such building. But in another area which is urbanized area, and people need some vertical buildings, high-rise buildings, or mid-rise building. So therefore we need use some advanced material, such as we should use reinforcement concrete structure, steel structure, composites of concrete and steel structure. And including this, we have some new technology. The first technology is damper system, which is quite effective. You can buy one damper $5,000, $3,000, based on the building size, and you can install in each floor two. And if you have 10 floor building, you need at least 12 or 30. You increase the safety factor of this building by adding some damper. Moreover, even you cannot access to the to this damper, you can use some other sort of anti-seismic device, such as brassing system with some metallic yielding damper. That metallic yielding damper is quite the same with ordinary steel. You can locally construct this and install in your building. And as engineer, we believe when you have such device in your structure, the structure will not damage, but only damage will be concentrated in such kind of elements. We also have another things, especially which we recommend to use in the public properties, public buildings, such as school, hospitals, some hotels like this, and conference rooms, these things. Base isolation. Base isolation is quite advanced and quite affordable device, and we can use this to prevent earthquake damages to the structure. And we also have another method which is quite effective for the high-rise building, such as skyscraper, these things. As example, if you hear the Taipei 102 tower, they're using a sort of tune mass damper. We also can change tune mass damper to liquid mass damper, putting a huge water or some sort of liquid on the top of the structure and connecting to the main part of the structure. Then during the earthquake, so the fluid will move and creating a reaction force against the earthquake force. So that goes to structure, suppress, and reduce the displacement, and that can prevent earthquake. And most importantly, the new technology and internet, we have active devices. Then we can create some we program and we install a device as sensors on the building, and then we also install some dampers, meteorological damper, and also including viscous damper, some oil damper, and then we use this active with technology. And when the earthquake is seems to be far away, 10 kilometers away or 5 kilometers away, this sensor can activate and will be prepared against this earthquake. So then this method is a little expensive and a little advanced, because it always need electricity powers and also need someone to operate this, and it need also maintenance, updating the system, this thing. But the most economical way is to use some sort of local or local materials or local system or very traditional methods. So if you want to construct a apartment with 10 stories, so you must consider that you have design a building with a shear wall, a concrete reinforcement shear wall. In the concrete reinforcement shear wall, the good thing is that provide some reinforcement technique to prevent from the local damage, and that can improve the structure response to the earthquake. And another thing is we can use composite material. Now recently we can find out steel with different size everywhere, and also in some very restricted area, which the people were not going to move from this area to another area. So, but the area is also prone to earthquake area. So we can use combine it steel with wood structure. So you can use construct 3 or 5 stories, and you can easily 3 stories steel, 2 stories floor. This is one of the best option, which is mostly used in United States and also in Japan. And another technique which is very actually very common in China, I have seen this, is a sort of using granular material or sort of sand, and constructing a sort of isolation system with this area, with this material, local material. You can bring sand and putting on the foundation, then construct the foundation, and then the column, beams, everything will be complete. So when the earthquake is happening, so the building will move like base isolation, but it's not any special material, just concrete, just sand and also granular materials you can find from your local area. So we have a lot of technique that we can prevent, and we can strengthen, and also we can improve our buildings response to the earthquake. But the most important thing is that we should provide some local procedure, local designing method, or local prevention that the people should follow that code or that system to construct or build. But we have a lot of things, but people don't know. Everything is in engineer mind, but some area, some people, some local, they even don't know. And they made a lot of uh, uh, building without asking experts or asking engineers opinion, but they construct it because their fathers, grandfathers built the same way. Now the method is the life is changed, and we should bring some regulation. We bring some sort of provision to keep the people's life safe. Okay, this was some information regarding this earthquake, and I have seen and still a lot of country send the rescue teams to this to Syria and also Turkish. We hope the situation get back, and we also express our condolences for the people who lost everything, who lost their families and who lost their properties, and we are very sad why such tragedy should be happen, and this is make us to express what we want to tell to the people, and what they should consider for their construction or for their buildings. And now this is we are going to end the live session. And if you have any comment, if you ever want to say something, please comment it here and I will answer you. And one more thing is I am in China. I work in the Yunnan Earthquake Institute of Research, and this place is also very prone to earthquake. I have worked as a earthquake engineer for almost 3 years, and I've visited so many places during the earthquake, after the earthquake, for damage assessment and damage evaluation. So if there is any question, please let me know. Otherwise, we will end the live session after 2 minutes. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. And if you guys have any question, I will be happy to see it. And if you don't have, so that's our session is ending today here. We will see you next time. Have a good time.